Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring and I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my Football Manager 2023 series, non-league to top league. Today we have two different games, both Manchester clubs. First away to Manchester City and then at home to Manchester United. Let's get them started. Since you're last with me, we have had a transfer window. And as you can see, we're doing very well. We're top of the table, 4 points clear of Newcastle. And the only other team on the same games as us is Man City. We're currently 8 points clear of them. Transfer-wise, I've got a bit mental. Not sure if I should have done some of these transfers. We've sold a player I really like, but we got a good offer for him. So let's just have a quick look. So, players that we signed. We have brought Troy Parrott back, because I thought he's an okay player. He'd be a good squad player. We probably overpaid a little bit for him, maybe. But he's trained at the club as well, so that will help for future registrations. And if he's happy to just be a squad player, I'm happy with that as well. Then these are the two big signings. We needed a new striker, I thought. At this point, when we signed this guy, our strikers are hot and cold, hot and cold. So we brought this guy in. He's highly recommended. His finishing's not great, so he may end up playing out here. But I'm hoping he still will play. He's very quick. He's good at the... If you have a look what the position that we play, he's pretty good at it. His record... He's had 2 seasons not great, but he's had a really good season there. He was okay this season. It's not bad. So we signed him. And then this guy came up as well, and I thought we'd sign him as well. Not as good rated, but I've been chasing him for a while. So we've signed this guy as well. So now we've got too many strikers probably. As for players that have gone out, we have lost a couple of youngsters here. Luke's finally gone. We've loaned out Nicholas. Leggetti. Yeah. We sold him. He was sort of an in and out player. He looked really good, then he looked bad, and he was, like I said, then hot and cold. And I think to sell him for 13, so we've doubled what we've got for him, and he's not really played absolutely fantastic. So that's not a bad. This is the one I was a bit sad about, but 62 million was a really good price. Yeah, okay, his value's massively jumped up, and he is a solid player for us. So we've doubled our money again, but look how good he was playing. So I may regret one. This may be the one I regret. We also did get an offer from Real Madrid for Liam Delap for 60 million. As you can see, he's worth a bit more than that. It was non-negotiable. I rejected it thinking he might kick up a stink, but he hasn't. And I'm glad he stayed because he's been playing really well for us out on this left-hand side. So I'm really happy to keep him. But yeah, the main reasons I think I signed Parrott and McKim was just to get a bit more English players in. To be truthfully honest with you, trying to get those English players in. Also, Dougie wants to leave out of nowhere. I know he's not a first team starter at the moment because Frenzy's been playing really, really well. But yeah, I don't know where it came from. Both of them are trying to get their fitness back. Do we just bring him on for Callum then instead? Yeah, where are they? Because he can play centre back because he's pretty tall. We're bringing them both on just in case we need to, because it's not going to be an easy game against Man City. Siemens is playing really, really well. Quite happy with him. Now he's gelling into the team. The only thing I'm disappointed about is Garner's ratings dropped down massively, but he's still playing well. Oh, and also we've brought back this guy because we sold Pearson. We brought this guy back from his loan spell. He still wants to leave the club, but I'm hoping he might put some performances in. If he doesn't, we are a little bit screwed in that position, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. Let's get into the game. Not an easy game, away to Man City. We are a pretty good team now. We are, like I said, we're showing that because we're top of the table. We're going to try the new guy up front. The reason I'm said afterwards I'm regretting that signing because Marcos has just turned into an amazing striker in that position. But I've been keeping him for the Champions League games, trying to play this guy, but he can come off the bench if we really need to. They've got about the same sort of stats, which is what confuses me. Who hasn't got a number? You haven't. I'll just give you the number 19 for now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's confusing. He's got exactly the same sort of stats as Marcus has. I think Marcus's finishing's a little bit better, and maybe his composure, so maybe that's what it is. But there's still decent enough players to do the job. So let's get out there. So Man City line up in a 4-3-3. Very familiar faces there. Very good players indeed. And of course we have got our 4-2-3-1. And our form is good going into this game. But of course I've come off and saved the game. So we're probably going to lose today. And get battered, I expect. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Right. Slightly on top. Right. Joshua has it out to White. Finds Angelo. And also, yeah, Angelo was... Man City were interested in Angelo. PSG were interested in White. No one made offers for either of them in the window. What a finish from White. A very tight angle. How did he get that in? Don't care. We are 1-0 up against Man City. Yeah. I kept constantly. Every time they both played a really good game, said, oh, Man City are interested in Angelo. Every time White had a really good game, which is a lot lately. I don't know. I went through the side netting. I don't care. I'll take it. Yeah. And I thought, okay, here we go. It's going to be a horrible January window. Man City are going to buy White. Angelo. She should have done better than that. And White's going to go to PSG. Not a single offer for either of them. So very interesting. But we're doing well this game. We're completely on top of them, really. All the highlights have been us. Really need to count on that, don't we? We need to score a second. And oh no, we've made a mistake. Foden's through. He's quick as well. No one's going to catch him. Oh, we've got that covered. Oh no, ref! Surely can't continue with that. Oh, what bullcrap! What bullcrap! What a joke! Seriously. Only me that would happen to. Only me. What a joke! Surely that should be called up. What a joke. What an absolute joke. We could just swap those two around like that. What a joke. What a joke. They're going to win this now because of that. Yeah, here we go. We were complete dominance before, and now here to go. Okay, maybe not. Alright. 1-1. I probably would have taken this at the start of the game. But when we're 1-0 up, and then an absolutely stupidly joke of a goal is scored against us, it's frustrating. I'm just going to say we're happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Right, that's not the stuffing out of me massively. We're still playing well though. I can't complain too much. Shout some encouragement out. 65th minute. Angelo's picked up a knock now, which is annoying as well. Get rid. Why is Angelo? What's he got now? He's dead as well. Potential foot injury. We've got non-stop injuries lately as well. Non-stop injuries. Dougie, I've brought you on and you're playing rubbish. That's not good. Yeah, maybe it's time for Marcos to see if he can score some goals for us. I'm going to leave White on a little bit longer. I'll do those for now. Shout a bit more encouragement out. I'll take this. It's not a bad result away from home. 1-1 against Man City. Definitely will take it. How's Dougie come on and play this 6.4? That has gone very, very quiet. Can we nick a winner? Go on. Penalty! Oh my god, we can't nick a winner. Being reviewed. We got a penalty. Who's taking? Don't know, I can't tell what that is. Delap, I think that is. From a distance, I think it's Delap. It is Delap. He's not the best penalty taker. He's shite penalty taker. Why has he been chosen? He apparently he's meant to be our best penalty taker. Because I leave it to them pick the best penalty taker. But he's not the best penalty taker. He's so hot and cold with his penalties. And we've just wasted the opportunity to win that. That is annoying. That is really annoying. Probably a draw is a fair result. Wow, I don't know, because that's just an idiot goal. But yeah, I'll take it. I said I'll take 1-1 at one point. But now we've missed that penalty. That is annoying. I'm going to individually have a go at Delap. I'm going to say well done to the... We were unlucky today, but individuals, you were crap, mate. You weren't good enough. Also, I'm going to say to you as well, you weren't good enough today. Yeah, I'm not happy with you either. Who else played crap? Dougie as well. Let's have a go. I'm just going to shout at Dougie as well. Yeah. What is his penalties? 13. Problem is I think that is our best penalty taker. Oh, he's so iffy though. I knew as soon as he stood up, he was going to either bang it in or completely be crap at it. But that's our game in hand played. We're still 5 points clear of Newcastle. Still keeps us 8 points clear of Man City. So it's not a bad result, really. Just disappointing. Just disappointing that we could have won it with that penalty. So we're coming back for the Manchester United game. As Evan, you can see there, we're still in the Champions League. We did actually turn in some good results. I'll quickly show you those, actually. I didn't show you how we've been playing since the last episode, which was... I'm trying to remember now. What was the last episode? Was Brentford and the disappointing loss to Arsenal. Since the disappointing loss to Arsenal, like I said, look at all that form we've been on. The only bad game was this one where we conceded 3 goals. Other than that, we've only conceded 1 goal and we've been scoring goals for fun. So, doing pretty well there. In the end, we did qualify. We finished in 6th. So, I don't know what happens after this. But yeah, we've got to this part of the Champions League. We're in the final of the Carabao Cup and we're still in the FA Cup. So, we're having a very good season this season. But yeah, I'll see you at the Manchester United game. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second game of today's episode at home against Manchester United. As you can see, they're down in 8th place, so hopefully we can win again. And just to let you probably all noticed, but I'm quite happy to see that Bristol City are in and amongst Europe at the moment. It's nice to see it, but doesn't mean that I was holding them back. Don't know. But anyway, let's get into this game. No changes have actually, no, apologise. But the defence has changed. Adrian has moved back to his normal place of centre back, and Frazzini's come in. Other than that, we bought Katana Karate. I can't remember what I've been calling him nowadays. Sorry about that. In on the left hand side, he's been training well, and Delap's had a couple of poor games. After I was raving about him as well, which is disappointing. That's the main changes. So let's get into this game. The board and the fans are expecting us to win this one. So hopefully we don't disappoint. They are still a very good team, Man United. can't expect to win. But we're playing our 4-2-3-1, as you've just seen, with a couple of the changes in place. Manchester United are playing a 4-3-3, similar to what Man City looked like they were playing. A couple of good players in there as well. As I said, they're lying down in 8th, and we are still top of the table. Highlight straight away. Interesting. Is this going to be a goal, a really early goal, or are we going to... We're going to nick it. Oh, White's just let him run past. But he's tried to nick it. Katana has it. Karate, Katana. Bang. Offside, I think he was. I think he was off. It's Hanzik. Offside. Yeah, he looked off. Looked off. That's a shame. That would have been a really nice start. But I think he was off by quite a distance. Yeah, he's just made his run a little bit early. This is a shame. He's trying now, which is nice to see. And he's put it in the back of the net. He's not ballooned it as well. But I bet when he's onside, he will miss that one. Anyway, let's get back to watching these highlights. Looks like it's all Man United at the moment, which is a bit worrying. Josh, nice header. Down to our radio. Back to Siemens. Like, calm play now. Tahibo. Oh, bit of a short pass there. What's he doing? Wow. You're a more experienced man as well. Frazzini has it. Back to Adriano. Out to Tahib. I'll get his name right one day. Alright, Garner has it. He hoofs it. Trying to find Angelo, but he's not. And he's made a mistake, the defender. This time Angelo's in, surely. Yes. He's not scored as many goals this season as he did last, I don't think. But he's a bit more consistent, I think, this year. He had a little bit of time at the team, to be honest with you, and Robson came in and played some really good games. But since he's come back, he has been pretty good. I've probably just put the curse on him again, like I've done with most of my players. But definitely 1-0 up, very good at the moment. We seem to be on top of this game. Not many shots from us, but we're keeping Man United to no shots at all, which is nice to see. Striker again, not having the best of game. This is where I'm starting to get worried that he's not going to make up that £63 million that we spent on him. It was a lot of money, but we really needed that top striker, and I thought he was going to be the man. He's carried out over the line. No? Nice free kick. Highlights continuing, which is what I don't like. Win the header, Josh. Nice header. White has it. Adriano. Garner. Up to Karate. Back to Adriano. Right. Garner has it. He's going to get stuck in the note. Katana has it. I called him Katana and Karate. I can't remember. Hamzy. Nice ball across. Couldn't find Angelo, though. Oh, he should be doing better than that. Should be doing better than that. Karate, Katana, whatever I'm bloody going to call you. Alright, why are you taking that? But it doesn't matter. It might have worked out. Oh, we've put it over the bar. Right, you've got to take it on the other side now. Alright, can we get a second before half-time? That'd be lovely if we can. Oh, they've got another corner. He's just running side to side now at the moment, Angelo. Right, never nice ball in, are we good? Back post. Nothing from it. We're going to just change that before going to the team talk. Set piece takers. Where is he? Chuck you in there. Let's have a look who our best penalty takers. I forgot to look at that. He is our best penalty taker. Jesus, that's bad. Anyway, let's go into the dressing room. Let's go that one. Right. Josh has it. Finds White. Back to Josh. Nice ball back. Headered. Is he offside? If he's offside, fair enough. But I don't understand how he could be offside. They're celebrating. 2-0. Lovely ball from Josh. Yeah, how's he offside? I don't understand what's gone on there. Who could be off? How could it be off? There's Miles on. Yeah, I was going to say, how could it be offside? Nice header. Cross back from where the keeper is. Man City are winning as well, which is a shame. But we're 2-0 up against Man United. We could even be scoring a third here. Josh has it again. Tries to dink it into Ghana, who can't quite. Oh, a dangerous tackle, but he's got away with it. Oh, and we've been tackled there. Adriano, don't mess around. That's it. Josh has it. Oh, he should have hit a bit harder. Good tackle, Angelo. Right, easy ball. That's it. Sensible. Don't be something stupid this time. And nice ball through to White. White play in the middle. Flit. Hamza. Yes. Oh, I like it. And I see him scoring. He's not played an amazing, a 6.6. I like it a little bit better. But now he's got his goal. He's not. His English isn't quite there yet either. He's gone on a course and lovely finish. And I had to bring him in as well. He's a fellow Ginge. Which helps a lot. But look at this. Completely dominant performance now. It looks like they did get an injury to one of their main men, but I'm taking this. Who's getting tired? Both midfielders and White. I need to take White off. He's playing fantastic, but he is getting knackered. So Bellingham can come on. But that means we might struggle in the middle. Maybe we don't bring Bellingham on then. You can come on for Ghana. Right, sorry guys. Cancel that a minute. I'm going to pause, go into tactics. And then we need to look at, can you play in the midfield? It doesn't say you can, but I can't see why you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I'm going to risk it and do that then. We're going to bring you on to play in there. Take you off for you. Bellingham on for White. And we'll leave it for that. For now. 3-0 up. Yeah. Oh, I haven't unpaused it, sorry. But yeah, complete dominance. Oh, we've got another corner now. Angelo to whip one into the far post. Can we get a fourth? Oh, we got a fourth. This would be really... I thought we were going to... It was going to be a lot tighter game today, but we've played really, really well. Let's have a look at making some more changes, because I think people are tiring. Yeah, I thought you might. So we'll give Dougie and a little run out. The only one tiring is Josh. I might take him out, and we might give Luke a little run out at right back. I know it's a 5th sub, so I'm playing with fire, but I'm going to do it. Can't see them scoring 3 in 10 minutes. They might do, but I can't see it. They've not really shown much all game, so hopefully we do keep them quiet for now. Especially if we're just going to pass around like this. Doyle, lovely ball over the top. Angelo has it. Ball in. Oh, Dougie, you should be challenging for that. And now you can't even get the tackle in. You're massively out of position. Oh, someone get a tackle in. Oh. No, they're going to score. I can feel it. Oh. Right, James. That's it. Just hoof it. That's fine. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Right, Siemens from the goal kick. Oh, they've got another injury to a Rooney. All right, James to Angelo. Angelo, nice through ball to Bellingham. Bellingham whips it in. Oh, striker not quite understanding. Brown, he's not going to get sent off for that, surely. It's not a penalty. They're checking a penalty. That's just silly, because that's not a penalty. You can see it's outside the box. Yeah, so you can see it's outside the box. This looks like it's going to be a comfortable win for us. Angelo to whip one in. Can we get a 4th? That would be lovely. Oh, now save. And yeah, look at this. Complete dominance. I definitely did not expect this against Man United. But look at that. They did pick up a few knocks, so that probably didn't help. But complete dominance of Man United as well. it was not a bad team still in there. Some decent players in there. Some players we probably would like. But I'd definitely take that. Great win there. Disappointing against Man City, but a draw away from home is still a good result. And that's a great win there. Absolutely fantastic. Good win for us, boys. Karate, Katana, whatever I'm going to call him, has come in and done a good job. So that puts us 5 points clear again still. Man City got their win. We still got the best goal difference, which is pretty good. Yeah, very happy. Very, very happy indeed. Schedule-wise, we've not had the Champions League drawn yet. So maybe we will be coming back for both those legs for you. Oh, we got the Cup final as well. Do we do the first ever on the channel 3 games? Right. We'll come back for the Carabao Cup final. And either the first leg and the second leg, if it's a team we think I'm quite happy that we can beat. If it's a big name, we'll come back for the 3 games, and it'll be the first, or we could just do Liverpool and the first leg, and we could do Bristol City and the second leg, couldn't we? I'll think about it. I'll see what we do, see what happens, see who we draw, and we'll go from there. At the moment, as you can see, we're on a really good run of form. I'm hoping that continues. We're in the run-in for 4 trophies. You never know, we might do all 4 at once. But for now, everyone, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you again soon.